Chances are, if you're watching this video, you've ran a couple of Facebook ad campaigns to try to get your Instagram account to grow and you were unsuccessful, or you're fishing around YouTube looking to find the answer to, will Facebook ads actually grow my Instagram account? And short answer is, it's an easy way for you to throw away your money. Facebook ads are a sucky way to grow your Instagram account. And in this video, I want to talk about why, but don't just skip over, because at the end of the video, we're going to talk about Facebook ads that actually work, that actually get your Instagram account growing. We're going to talk about why that is, why certain things do work, they don't work. It's going to be a good video. Roll the intro. Welcome back to my channel. You're now rocking with the best. My name is Bobby, the Influencer CEO, and this is the channel where we help you build influence and start your movement online. So if any of that sounds good to you, please smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and help us out within the algorithm. So before I even talk about why Facebook ads don't work, why they don't get your Instagram account to grow, why they just throw away your money, let's talk about what would work. What do you think is a successful Facebook ad campaign for Instagram followers? Now, most of you are watching this and going, Bobby, followers, duh. I pay X amount of money and I get X amount of followers. Well, unfortunately, there is no Facebook ad objective designed to get you Instagram followers. In fact, let's take a look at all of the Facebook ad objectives one by one. All right, so here we are in Facebook, and let's look at all the campaigns that we can do, and we're only gonna focus on a few, and the ones we're gonna focus on are traffic, and this is what most people use. Then we're gonna focus on engagement. I think those are the only two ones that are worth going over. And we're also actually going to look at messages a little, because these three have the most to do with Instagram. So traffic, this traffic objective is optimized for link clicks, not Instagram followers. Engagement is the one where people would say, Bobby, well, engagement's optimized for followers. Engagement is actually optimized for likes and video views on your Instagram post. And then messages is optimized for Instagram DMs. And this is a fairly new one, so we're gonna be speaking about this as well. So with that in mind, that there is no objective for Instagram followers, now we have to dive a little bit deeper and we have to do a little bit of math. For this part, I really debated getting out a whiteboard, but I'm going to be completely honest with you. I failed algebra in college 4 times. Seriously, 4 times. And when you fail algebra twice, you can't retake the class. So I had to fail algebra twice and then retake a different type of math. And then I failed that twice. So I'm incredibly at math. So I'm not even gonna pretend like I understand the math, but I'm smart enough to understand this, that if we want to get Facebook ads to work for us, and it's not optimized for Instagram followers. Now let's talk about traffic for a second. That would mean that we would need to get our link click price, our cost per click, down to like 0.5 cents. Why? Let's take a look at it. Let's say that we actually run a traffic ad to our Instagram account. We make some sort of ad that says, follow me on Instagram, and we post it to Instagram stories or maybe the feed, right? And we get a 25 cents link cost per click, meaning it cost us 25 cents for somebody to click on our Instagram profile. Now, keep in mind that 25 cents is really good. Most ads that I run, it's around 25 to 50 to 75 cents. How bad I am at math, trying to figure this out. So if 10 people would need to visit your Instagram account, it would have to be 10 times. So for every 10 people that follow your Instagram account, if one follows, it means you would need to multiply that cost per click by 10. I'm smart enough to figure that out. And of course, one follow for every 10 clicks probably isn't it either. It's probably like 15 to 20, or best case, it's 5, and you multiply that already good 0.25 cents cost per click by 5, and it still becomes unreasonable, and it still becomes something that most people can't afford. Now, I'm sure this may work for some people. If you already have an amazing Instagram account, or if you're a wizard with Facebook ads and you can get that cost per click down to 5 to 10 cents, you're onto something. You're completely onto something. But for most of us, we're gonna run an advertisement and our cost per click is going to be anywhere from 25 cents to, if we're lucky, to $1 to $2. I mean, if you don't know Instagram or Facebook ads, it's gonna be really hard for us to optimize and figure it out. So that's why traffic just it won't work for you. Attempt at math was pathetic, so I'm not even going to try to go over it again and again, but basically take that same math principle that I gave you for traffic and apply it to engagement and direct messages. So you would take 1,000 video views, do the math, convert it to 1 follow, and then multiply it by 10, take the cost per click and all that. So basically what I'm saying is that when it comes to running Facebook ads for Instagram followers, there is no objective for Instagram followers. So they're basically charging us extra to get someone to follow our Instagram account. We're not only paying for the cost per click or the cost per video view, we're also paying for the cost of conversion of click to follower and video view to follower and DM to follower. Last one here is messages. Now, this is something really new. Now, Facebook just updated messages to now you can run ads and send people to your Instagram messages. Let's see if we could find it right here. Let's do manual placements. And then let's send them only to Instagram. And now what we could do is we could send people to our Instagram direct messages. So I'm hoping that this would cost less. I'm hoping that this, see right here, Instagram direct, I'm hoping that this would cost less because as I just explained, we're not taking people away from the platform. We're keeping them within the Facebook ecosystem because of course, Instagram is owned by Facebook. So I haven't done enough research on this one right here, but I have done enough research on engagement and traffic to properly report that for most people, they do not work. Okay, so with that being said, well, what does work? Now, God, I really hate how poor I am at explaining the math behind these things. So if 10 people would need to visit your Instagram account, it would have to be 10 times, but trust me, it's sound. So essentially what you need to know is to run a successful Facebook ad campaign to grow your Instagram following, the numbers have to add up. Essentially, you need to get a 0.10 cost per click, and then out of that 0.10, 1 out of every 10 people will follow your account. So basically, you want it to cost around 25 cents for somebody to follow your Instagram account. Now, in my experience, the only 3 ads that you can run that will give you that low cost per click, keep people in the app, keep costs efficient to you, and actually work are these 3. So the first one is boosting your post on Instagram. This is actually the only objective that optimizes for Instagram followers. You can actually track the amount of followers that you get from running these types of promotions. This type of advertisement can only be run on the Instagram platform. But don't just go out there boosting posts. I have another video on this subject that dives a little bit deeper and explains why boosting posts works amazing for some people and terrible for most people. An objective that works well is retargeting. What that would look like is you take a popular video, picture, piece of content, blog post, you run the engagement option on Facebook ads, and let's say it gets 10,000 views. Then what you do is you run a second ad and you target everybody that interacted with that post. Now that's going to lead to a lower cost per click, and it's going to allow you to convert them to followers a lot easily because they've already interacted with your content. Third would be retargeting from other social medias or your website. So what you can do is you can add a Facebook pixel to your website, and then you could retarget those people on Facebook and target them target whoever has an Instagram account and run ads to them. This is much cheaper because they're already familiar with you, so they're coming in a little bit warm. And you could also drive traffic from other websites. I've been finding a lot of success with Pinterest lately because Pinterest has keyword search in advertisements. So you can run ads directly to people who say, type in the keywords flamingos. I don't know why I use that example, or bowling balls. Why am I using these lame examples? For example, I ran ads to people that searched Instagram tips, and Facebook advertisements do not allow you to search for people that are typing in keywords, only broad interests. So the whole reason I made this video was to clarify a couple of things that I was seeing in other people's YouTube videos. I was watching some YouTube videos where people were saying to run Facebook ads to grow your Instagram account, you either need to A, run traffic ads, or B, send people to your direct messages, and that will grow your Instagram account. And I just wanted to give you the knowledge. I wanted to give you the step-by-step of why that is wrong, not just say this is wrong. Because at the end of the day, this is all different for everybody, but as long as you have the knowledge and the basic understanding that the only way to grow your Instagram following through Facebook ads is by obtaining a low cost per click, then you are all in the clear. Then what you could do is you could take that knowledge and get creative with it and go, okay, if I want to grow my Instagram following with Facebook ads, I need to A, create a killer video that gets 1 million views, advertise with that video, and then retarget the people who liked and commented on the video. Boom, you're in the clear. Or B, I need to create a direct message campaign and and run an ad that gets people to DM me on Instagram. Boom, kill it, right? And so basically take what I've just taught you, get creative with it yourself. And the last thing I want to say here is there may be people watching this video that go, Bobby, I saw somebody run traffic ads and he exploded his Instagram account. So what a lot of people do in the Instagram community is they lie to you in this sense. So I've seen YouTube videos and I've seen people sell courses teaching people how to grow with Facebook ads on Instagram. But what they don't tell you is they will spend an abnormal amount of money on Facebook ads and they'll grow their account and they'll make money. And the only way where wasting money on Facebook ads to grow your Instagram account makes sense is if you're also selling a course. For example, somebody will create a Facebook ad that says something like, this is how I grow on Instagram, swipe up if you want to learn how. And they'll spend, let's say, $1,000 on that advertisement, but they'll only get 100 Instagram followers, but it makes sense because they're also selling their course. And then of course they multiply that and they multiply that and they multiply that. And then they tell you, hey, look, I'm growing on Instagram by using Facebook ads. But what they don't tell you is they're only growing because they're spending so much money, which of course doesn't make sense to the average person. The average consumer just wants to grow their Instagram following without having to also make it up in the back end by selling courses and products. Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. So hopefully I gave some knowledge in this video right here. Please like this video if you found this at all interesting. Subscribe to this channel and help me in my journey to become the #1 social media marketing channel on YouTube by giving real, straightforward, sometimes ugly, as you saw with my math, talk. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.